Hello, you beautiful beings of existence. Fazclaire here, and welcome to a Fortnight at Freddy Fazclaire's. This one was recommended by, give me a moment, Jester. Jester recommended this one after I had finished Salvaged? Yes, Salvaged. Or finished Salvage. I still have to get the updates to actually finish it, but regardless, this is going to be one of the games that I play in the slot. So, let's just jump right into it, shall we? I can play as a female protagonist. I'm on up. Y'all can't stop me. Wait, hold on. Back. What did it say? Visual novel can be enjoyed by either a male or female. Okay. I was making sure it didn't fuck anything up. You don't get to name. Fuck you. Fine. No. My name is Jane Black. I'm 25 years old, and my new job is being the night guard at a nightclub. But not just any nightclub. Frenni Fazclaire's is one of those off-the-strip style clubs where the clientele either is recommended or recommended / poached, or somehow lured in by the neon sign above. It's not the biggest of clubs, only a couple stories tall and tucked away between several larger buildings. However, it doesn't look super seedy from the outside. Maybe a little run down, but so is everything in the city. The real draw of Fazclaire's is the unique staff they have here. There's four life-size advanced animatronics that sing, dance, act as waitresses, and provide private shows. Why the club needs a night guard is unclear. Probably to protect the property, madam. I can say madam because now it's a female. My new boss, Mr. Smith, isn't even meeting me in person. Instead, Mr. Smith gave me the door code and instructions on where to go once inside. The whole situation is a little weird, but I can't complain. A job is a job, and this one should keep a roof above my head. Time to see if this door code works. Click! Hey, it worked! We're in. On the other side of the door was the reception area. It's your standard coat check and filter room where you normally keep bouncers to keep out undesirables. But no one's here at the moment. But there is a uniform waiting for me on the front desk, along with a note bearing my name. Welcome to Freddy Fazclaire's nightclub, where we make your dreams come real, blah, blah, blah. You know what? That's fair. Okay, cool. For your first night here, you'll want to take some time to get to know the layout of the building as well as where all the cameras are. The security room is across the dance floor, past the animatronics room, and before the staff locker. The animatronics might still be active from their day cycle, but they should recognize you as a member of the staff once you change to your uniform. I recommend you do that now before going any further. Excuse me. After that, head to the security room and get acquainted with the tech there. Just head to the staff area to the left of the stage and follow the signs. Can't miss it. Also, remember, rule number 1 of the club is you cannot fuck the animatronics. God damn it. Why is that always rule number 1? That's such a boring ass rule. I'll call around 3 a.m. to see how you're doing. So we're gonna fuck the animatronic. No, I'm not stupid. I turned off the scenes. The fun scenes. Because there was a setting to do that in the menu when I booted up the game, because I always check the preferences before I start a game, and I turned off the scenes. Well, that's an interesting way to greet and onboard a new employee. Should I change here in the locker room? Didn't he just say... I'm going to save because I want to see what happens if I ignore him. But didn't he just say, change here before proceeding? I mean, I'm curious, but you can't give me the option and expect me to listen to instructions. There's no way I'm changing in view of any cameras. I pocket the note, pick up the uniform, and head into the rest of the club. The club opens past the reception area into a sizable dance floor before the stage. A bar runs along the wall immediately to the left of the entrance, while normal tables fall along the right side of the expansive dance floor. To the left of the stage is a doorway marked with the words "Staff Only" in big green letters. To the left of that, there is a set of spiral stairs that lead up to what a sign labels as VIP and private booths. I head straight past the staff only warning, and as I pass a room marked as animatronics, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. The door is slightly ajar, and through the cracks I can see several recharge pods as well as a dressing room. Neat. I can't see into the pods from this angle. I also don't see any of the animatronics active inside this room. Yet I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. The good news is that the locker room is right next door on the right. You know what? Nah. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I wanted to check. I wanted to do the other option, see what that did. Because that's the option I wanted to pick. I just thought I was going to get like a game over or something if I picked to not do that. However, it did not do anything. And the only difference between this and actually changing was like, okay, that's a bit weird, but whatever. Like our girl here is suspecting that shit's going on. But regardless, whatever. The good news is that the security room is down the hallway and past the corridor that leads out to the club's loading dock. I just hope that the uncanny pressure I'm feeling evaporates once I'm inside. Surprisingly, the security room is about as high-tech as the club's animatronics are. I was expecting some battered TVs hooked up messily to a bunch of cameras, but this place is rather nice. The main wall is covered in flat screens, each of the 8 showing 4 camera feeds each. Each of the 8 showing 4 camera feeds each. There's a nice dark oak desk with a laptop on it, as well as a set of speakers and several coffee mugs that read "I Heart Fazclaire." Pandering to the big man. Love it. 3 chairs in here aren't executive level comfy, but they definitely have a nice sinking feeling as I slide into one and wheel it over to the desk. There is a sticky note on the laptop with a username and password written on it. When I log in, it appears I have standard internet access as well as control to all the camera feeds. There's at least 3 cameras in every room aside from the locker room and the VIP booths. Both have a camera watching over who enters and leaves. Okay, neat, interesting. There's also way more cameras in the animatronic room than necessary. Ooh, interesting. It's a big room split into 3 parts, but why does every recharge pod need 2 cameras focused on it? That's not concerning even a little bit. And why does the repair area's camera have a bit of static that fuzzes out in and out? Hi! Hi, Fexa! I catch sight of a foxy animatronic slipping into a recharge pod labeled Fexa. I must have just missed her in the hall. The golden capsule seals behind her, leaving her reclined with her eyes closed. Hi, Chiku! There are 4 pods. One is labeled Chiku with a golden bird inside. Another pod labeled Bonfi, containing a purple bunny. And the 4th pod labeled Frenni Fazclaire. Both it and the spare unlabeled pod are empty. Where's Frenni? Does that mean there's an animatronic wandering about? I'd better check all the cameras and figure out their features before leaving the security room. It looks like this camera cycle... Well, the cameras have a 15-degree arc that they cycle through every 30 seconds. For some cameras, this means they have a small blind spot. Each camera picks up a sound as well as an image. I have to toggle each feed manually, though I can have multiple sound feeds active at once. Interesting. Huh. I don't feel comfortable having all this knowledge. That means we're gonna have to do something with it. There's an option to play a pre-recorded sound or a live mic feed using the laptop's built-in webcam. Huh. Cool. We have to worry about distracting them too. Modifying or stopping the recordings seems to require an administrator password. I'm currently logged in under the security account. All I can do is cycle the feeds and manually rotate cameras. It seems that all the feeds automatically record to a secure server somewhere else in the building. Excuse me. I guess there's a closet somewhere, or the servers are in the manager's room. Nothing on the cameras helps in that regard. Overall, it's a pretty comprehensive system. I don't see the missing animatronic anywhere, but I do hear some humming coming from the camera pointed at the stage. Maybe she's up in the VIP booth or hiding backstage? I might as well use that sound playing feature on the cameras. Are you there, Frenni? This is Jane Black. I'm the new security guard for the night. Moments later, an animatronic bear steps through the stage curtains and waves at the camera. Hey! Hey! Hi, Frenni. Oh, hello. That's probably not good. Give me 1 second. Her suit-like top is somehow holding in her hopes and dreams with 3 straining buttons. She has matching gloves, stockings, and thong. A name tag on her left breast proclaims she's the manager. Interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot Frenni's the manager in this one. When she speaks, it's with a smooth, deep, luscious voice. Congratulations, Miss Black. You've passed my little test for your first evening. I was waiting to see if you'd figure out the cameras and what you would do when one of us wasn't in their recharging pod. I'm glad I thought to poke around on the computer then. Are you also Miss Smith by chance? Mr. Smith by chance? I'm afraid not. I just have the manager badge because I manage all the animatronics, including myself. Why not join me for a drink out here at the bar? Or maybe I could come to you? Fuck it! Let's go join Frenni. This might end poorly, but whatever. A drink? That sounds nice. Though I'm not sure if I'm allowed. Of course it is. You just have to come out and it just has to come out of your pay. Mr. Smith is very diligent about reviewing the nightly security footage. Nothing gets past him. But never mind that. Are you coming to me, or am I coming to you? Oh, what? Hi. What did I just... Wait, what? Oh. God, okay. Well, I'm not changing that answer. Let's meet Freddy at the bar. Fuck it. I'll come to you. Wonderful. See you short. Bitch, how tall do you... How do you know how tall I am? 1, 2. I'm not that short. What the fuck? Before I go, I check all the camera feeds one last time. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. The other electronics are where they should be, in their recharge pods. I'm not exactly sure how conversational an animatronic can be, but what harm could there be in drinking with one? While seeing as there is a rule not to engage in fun times with the animatronics, I'd say there's quite a bit of harm. The bar on the main floor is surprisingly well stocked. There's bottles of all kinds of liquor on display. The truly expensive top shelf stuff is locked behind a glass case. Combined with all manner of mixers and toppings in the bar's refrigerator and cabinets. I could probably make any drink that came to mind. Ooh, don't go giving me ideas. Though, right now I'm more focused on the barely covered bear seated at one of the stools. Miss Black, that's so good of you to join me. I was worried you'd stay cooped up in the security room. Should I have? Not at all. Your job is to keep the nightclub safe, isn't it? Yes, but... Freddy snacks me by the bicep and guides me onto the stool next to her. Lovely! Then have a seat. I'm in danger of being bored to death. Right. So I gotta know, can you actually drink being an animatronic? Indeed I can. All the girls can. We don't actually consume the liquor, though. We store it and put it back in the bottle later. What if you drink a cocktail? Or do you just not drink cocktails? That way we can maintain the illusion of drinking with patrons without the drinks going to waste. Okay, that's pretty smart. I'll admit, that's pretty smart. But hang on, doesn't that mean having a drink now won't mean anything? She playfully pushes against my forearm before hopping the bar with the grace of a ballerina. A drink only matters as much as you want it to. Now then, what can I get you? Let me keep it simple. Rum and Coke, please. So Cuba Libre. Freddy dutifully mixes up the simple drink as if she's had to do this so many times in the past. Once she slides 2 glasses of the liquor over to me, she returns to her bar stool and takes a sip of her drink. Oh, maybe I might get to actually know the answer to that question. A nice start to an evening, don't you think? I take a swig from my glass. It's pretty damn good. I'm inclined to agree. If all I have to do is watch you animatronic girls and drink, this is gonna be a sweet cake. I'm glad you think so, Miss Black. Just remember, Rule 1 is always in effect. Don't fuck the animatronics, yeah? I hadn't planned on it. That's always how the security guards start. Then, after a few nights, they change their tune. I can't imagine why. Before I can reply, my phone buzzes in my pocket. Hold on a sec, might be important. Hi. Message flagged as potential scam. Watch your back. That's not concerning and ominous even in the slightest. Oh, there's more. There's more to the animatronics than the boss wants you to know. Who the fuck is this? When in doubt, hole up in the security room and pray 6 a.m. rolls around. Who the fuck is this? Speak your name, person. That's when their programming takes over to the day cycle and you'll be safe. What do you mean? Who is this? How'd you get my number? Hello? Warning message could not be delivered. What the fuck? That's weird. Yeah, I even said that. Well, that wasn't ominous at all. I shake my head and slip my phone back into my pocket. Sorry about that. Just spit. Huh? Frenni is nowhere to be found. Even her drink has vanished. What happened? What the hell is going on? I better get back to the security room before anything else weird happens. Maybe the upcoming call from Mr. Smith will shed some light on what's going on in this nightclub. Right as the clock strikes the AM, my phone buzzes and displays the caller ID, Mr. Smith. Okay, that's gonna be the episode. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for this game, to see what kind of potential it would have. This is an interesting one. This is a really interesting one. I'm definitely gonna come back to this one. Huh. So, knowing how these things usually work, there's definitely something more with the girls. And also knowing how this works, we are going to have some fun with the animatronics because rule 1 is usually more of a guideline. But anyway, yeah, I am excited to keep playing this one. Thank you, Jester, for recommending it. Ooh, excuse me. But that is all in the future. For now, thank y'all for watching. Stay gold and see y'all around.